Welcome along here to the highlights of this 50 over club match between Townsville and Jindinba as we take it straight to the 22nd over. Mitchell Johnson's just been brought back into the attack, and you can see he's really working that ball into his crotch. Really been struggling to get any sort of movement today, so we'll see if that makes any sort of fucking difference, as that one is wide outside off and just punched into the covers, no run. Tony Greig will bring some batting highlights from Mitchell Johnson. He managed to get his team through to 173, batting with the tail as he comes in again. Big Nick, they go up, but I think that was about ball. We will go to a replay there as the umpire says not out, and you see it clear bump ball. Don't know what Flap Johnson's on about there. The 3 for 122. Jindinba as Johnson comes in again, and it's another nick. That one's got to hurt. Goes flying through that vacant slip region. Poor keeper has to go chasing it, and been getting a lot of edges and close chances, Johnson, but just unable to capitalise on them. As we can see here, Townsville going to be bringing in a slip, and it's pretty fucking smart loose. They probably should have done about 5 overs ago. As Johnson gets ready to bowl another delivery here to Willie. Willie been working hard for his runs. And Big Nick, and be you go. This time it works, Big Nick. And Willie has come and gone. Johnson, that's his first club cricket wicket. Don't try to say that one again. And his teammates surrounding him. You can see how excited they are. It's been a long time in the making. Big Nick, great take there from this slip. And there goes Willie, limping off, very disappointingly. Oliver is the new batsman. Will Johnson will be pleased with that one. He didn't get any wickets in his first match of the T20s. And he's been going for 3 overs here, finally got that first wicket. Let's see what he follows it up with, as that one goes flying past Ostout. Good pace there, 143 Ks. As I mentioned earlier, Johnson doing a lot of work in the batting as well to make sure his team managed to get through to a, well, I won't say competitive total, but something they can at least bowl that, as they managed to smack through for a quick single there. Here's Tony Greig with betting highlights.
Yes, thank you, Richie. You can see there, he got some short stuff early, he managed to pull that one away for 4, punched that one down the ground. You can see he came in early. 7 for 100 there, and lets another one off his hip. That one managed to go away for 4 as well. Some pretty good batting, if you don't mind me saying, something that I probably would have done back in my day, is to get some more short shit, and manages to smash that one again through a backward of square leg. You see they lost another wicket. It wasn't all easy going for Johnson. He'd caught that one in the ribs, though he didn't seem to fucking feel it. And then big inside edge, jammy git, and that one runs away for 4 before he gets a wide one, and he manages to bang over the backward of Poet, and that one went all the way. His first 6 of the innings, batting cleverly with the tail. We'll give you some more highlights in a wee bit.
Yes, thanks for that, Tony, as Johnson comes flying in again. Coming around the wicket to Graham, who again is managed to work the quick single, and Johnson will fucking hate that. Well, it seems like Johnson's really been struggling to swing it here today. It seems like he's getting a little bit more off the wicket as he, I think, looks to move his inner fieldsman up. He's getting pretty sick of those quick ball singles here, as he keeps giving that ball a really good work over. And Johnson comes in over the wicket this time, and a bit of short stuff there. Obviously not happy with those quick singles. I just wanted to make sure that the batsman know it as well. That one's given a line, so they have to re-bowl it here. In comes Johnson. Big Nick, and that one's gone flying through that 3rd or 4th slip. It'll run away for 4. Well, Christy, you're really not helping us. You're standing right in the middle of that replay. Johnson definitely finding the edge and troubling these batsmen. Oliver in a lot of trouble, but not getting the wickets. He's probably hoping for that one slashed in Barret Petal, and it's gone before doing. Well, I'm not quite sure what they're appealing at, whether he was premature in that one, and thought it was flying straight to the slip. You've only got a target of 174 here, Jabumba. So, but I want to how about another appeal. What the fuck they're appealing for there? I think Johnson's seen ghosts out there, but so the Toowoomba batsmen really have a look there confident. Johnson again, short one. I believe there's an edge on that, and it's got him. Stewart comes around to catch him at a short fine beak, and just he's gone. Brilliant bowling there from Johnson. And he's really happy with himself. I think he was setting that one up with a couple of 4-1s. And he managed him to finally drop a short one. Just bobbles up and an easy catch to me. And for the fieldsman, oh look, and with a name like Zaidi, I have zero sympathy for him teeing out that flag. So that brings out Parker now, and all of a sudden, Mitchell Johnson, 2 for 29 in his 5th over. So it comes in and round the wicket, and almost popped back straight to him. Starting to find a troubling length there, just back of a good length, and I believe shortly Tony Greig is going to join us for some more batting highlights from Johnson. The range of the 26 over now. What are you making of it so far, Tony?
Well, Richie, it's Johnson fires a short one in there. Brilliant bowling. You had to wonder after his first game in that T20, no wickets, didn't get the opportunity to bat, and his team losing, that you thought, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he coming back? Why is he making such a show of this as I've jinxed the Mary's bowled a no ball? Why is he creating such a kerfuffle? I know he had his beef with David Warner, but put him on it, mate. There's that one there. Graham going after it, but not getting a good connection.
Yes, I have to agree with you there, Tony. He's starting to show the talent that had him a lot of success in Test cricket, and one day in a T20 International comes wide of a crease again there, and that's managing to bunt another single down to the onside, and Johnson taking out his frustrations. He hills that one into the keeper. You've got to say, I think there was an adjustment period early where he was trying to swing the ball, but finding a lot more effective to try and sing that off the wicket as he bangs one in, and that one rearing up on the batsman there, Parker. Tough one to get early on. And I think Johnson is starting to find his confidence now, and batting team only having to get another 33 runs here, so it might be a bit much for him to win this game by himself as the short one's pulled out. Mesodik squeeb back, was going Majid. Wow, this is incredible bowling by Johnson. It's 3 wickets in 3 overs. And look, he might be the factor in this game.
Yes, beautiful bowling there by Johnson. The short ball's really been working for him today. That's the 2nd wicket he's got. Bannier and short, and Parker does sweet fuck all to Alpha's team there. Up for a duck. As Max Lucane comes in and really starting to expose the tail here a little bit, Johnson, as he has one more ball left in this over.
Yes, and look, at this point, Townsville might be starting to think that they can actually pull this off here, that they do need 4 more wickets. Jason comes in wide of the wicket and get one pushed wide of mid-on. They'll pick up a single. But Johnson there, 3 for 31, the end of that over as we move into the 28th now, and Johnson really starting to look deadly. Still working on that ball. As in comes Johnson again. It's back a blinked outside off. Smartly played there by McCain. He's done it again. He just fings that one back to the bowler. No run. And you can't fold Johnson. Hasn't lost a lot of pace here as he drops another one in short, and that one swiveled away to the deep squig leg. He has got the 3 wickets, but he could have had a lot more today if it was some piss poor field placement. I think he will be having a word to the captain. You can see now he's got a 2nd slip in the 4th slip gully, as well as a backward point as he things went in on length. He's just pushed it in. That's the matter, extra crop no run.
Yes, well, I'm sure there was an adjustment period there really to get a bowler of Johnson's calibre in club cricket, and I remember the days we used to turn up to a club cricket ground, and quite often there were 1 or 2, maybe even 3 men behind the keeper. Gus's, there you go. Another wicket comes to Johnson. And a pretty piss-weak shot there. That's when just pushing it out to point, and pretty easy catch in the end, and well, all of a sudden Johnson's got 4.
Yeah, well, just like that. He's gone from having no wickets to 4 and 4 overs, and you have to say that was quite a weak dismissal in the end as Graham departs, and he really was the last of the established batsmen, so you'd have to think they'd be shit themselves a little bit as Stevenson walks out to the crease now, and you've got a fired up Mitchell Johnson who's firing them down at you and seems to be having a lot of success with the shorter ball, so expect to see a few more as he comes around the wicket now, and well, not afraid to take him on there and almost playing one straight back through the keeper. And now, tough call from for a wide Baird by the umpire, but just means another ball for Johnson to potentially pick up another wicket here as he comes in, and this is an absolute beaut. Just getting it to really rip off the wicket there. And then he comes again and full one, and big appeal. I think he had a little bit of bat on it. But ominous signs here as Johnson looking unplayable. Let's have a quick look at the replay there for the LBW appeal. And Richie, I'm sorry, I totally agreed for the rest of the batting highlights.
Yes, well, this is Johnson, 8 for 131. And a lot of work to do. He actually did a really good job of rotating the strike and picking off the fuller ones. Beautiful shot there over mid-off. And managed to hog the strike, keeping it away from his fellow tail-enders while also picking up regular boundaries. Another beautiful short one that was pulled away by Johnson. Their per up was 50. Pretty record one as well, off just 30 balls. And it didn't stop there. Another massive shot down the ground. So real glorious shots here from Johnson. And we know he is capable of some good hitting. Eventually punch this one down the ground, pick up a few more. And at this point, the bowlers really didn't know quite what to do. And it wasn't until a change-up from Parker got him driving, and he just didn't quite time it and ended up going straight to mid-on. But a handy knock of 64, and well, they've gotten through basically to the total they are on now.
I think so, Tony, as we are now into the 30th over, and Johnson 2 wickets away from winning this game for his team in quite remarkable fashion, as that one is pulled and another bottom edge through the keeper, and wow, that could have gone quite differently. And it would be the first one of the season for Townsville. They did lose by 1 run in the first T20. Is another beaut from Johnson. Just back of the length and runs the fingers over it again, and that's beaten Stevenson's outside edge for not the first time. There's Johnson, steams in again, and big edge, and he's got another one. Wow, can you believe it? Johnson certainly can. His teammates are fired up by that one, and all of a sudden Townsville in the driver's seat.
Yes, well, it was another beautiful piece of bowling from Johnson, really using that angle to force the batsman to play. He's picking quite a lot out of this wicket, banging it in and running the fingers over the ball. As Elijah Cooley comes out now, and you have to say he'd be shitting himself. It's not his job to face up to an ex-international and try and hit the winning runs.
Yes, well, you're right, Tony. Surprisingly, we do need another 20 runs to win, but you have to say it's looking like a pretty distant total now as Johnson comes in again, and that one's a bit wider, beats the outside edge. There's another 20 runs to get, but it's a long way off, and you've got 2 new batsmen at the crease, and Mitchell Johnson standing at you. It's a tight leave, and they go out. They might have hurt something. But the umpire pretty adamant that was not out, so Johnson coming back in again. And you've got to say it's just a matter of time as, well, Cooley gets a bit of bat on that one and calls no run. And that's the game here, folks. Johnson, 8 overs, 5 for 34, and you have to say a match-winning effort and a player-to-match effort, scoring 64 runs and following up with 5 wickets, and I'm sure that $1,000 is going to go straight on the bar. For a player like Johnson, there's absolutely no need for it, but his teammates will take it nonetheless. So anyway, Townsville taking over Toowoomba by a total of 17 runs, a close one, but Johnson the difference today, and it's going to make for a very exciting club cricket season here. I've been Archie Bear. I will catch you on the next one.